pursue.
How do you identify those negative associations? How do you get clear on what those are? Because sometimes they're hard to capture. I mean, you could make a misstep like with what Tropicana did with its packaging redesign when it removed its iconic orange with a straw, and they saw the resulting decline in profits. But hopefully, organizations, companies, and brands don't have to go down that path to learn that they need to keep certain positive associations and identify those negative ones.
Yeah. Well, in the case of Tropicana, they created their own negative associations by walking away from the orange and the straw that was really critical DBA for them that had all of these positive associations tied to it. This is basically like jamming a red and white straw into the orange and sucking the juice right out of the orange. It was a metaphor for what it would be like to drink a Tropicana orange juice. What we typically find is that negative associations accumulate in the unconscious mind of the growth target. And nobody realizes this because they're not monitoring that unconscious mind. They're doing typical surveys that ask people, what do you like? What do you dislike? And they never really get down to those negative associations that can infiltrate your connectome and hold back growth. So, in the case of McDonald's, which I talk about in the book, and this goes back like 10 years when the whole pink slime episode happened, but other brands as well. These negative associations accumulate. You have to get rid of them. And the way you find them out is by going to your growth target. Don't ask your current customers. Your current customers are pretty happy with you. They're rarely going to reveal what you really need to hear, which is the in-depth, implicit reasons that a growth target isn't coming your way, isn't buying your brand. That is where the work starts. Then, when you understand what those implicit barriers are, you have to overwhelm them with positive associations.